We started Brilliant Idea Books really as a building block from Seventh Avenue Literary Agency and from Macwood Publishing Consultants. I've been in the business for 30 years. I've worked for large publishers, small publishers, publishers in Toronto and publishers in Vancouver. I've worked in a number of different capacities as well, from publicist to marketing, sat on editorial boards. I've been to international trade fairs. I've done a lot. I've been with a lot of authors. I've met authors of all shapes and sizes in every category you can imagine. And I think I bring that breadth of experience to the literary agency and to my publishing consultancy side. But what I've always felt is that I should be along for the ride and for the journey in a much greater depth. The consultancy side has allowed me to take a number of projects and work with authors to find out if their concept is going to work. If they have a proposal, what works, what doesn't work? Where do they need help? Is the concept true? Do they have proper chapter breakdowns? What's the writing like? All of those things. And I've been able to analyze a number of projects, but I have not been able to take that project or those projects through to the end. And Brilliant Idea Books will now do that. We will bring our expertise and our experience along for the whole journey. We will take these books through the editing, through the writing, through the cover design, through the printing to the finished product, and then the marketing as well. And I think that it makes us a little bit different than other companies because we bring experience from all sorts of levels to the final product. Brilliant Idea Books is different because we have other components. We have a literary agency side, and I think that distinguishes us from other self-publishing companies out there. They provide great service, but many of them don't have the same links to the trade publishing industry. They don't have the contacts with the editors. They don't have contacts with publishers. They don't go to these international fairs, which we do. So when we find a project through Brilliant Idea Books that starts to gain some momentum in terms of sales, in terms of attention, in terms of word-of-mouth sales, some distribution, we can then take that project and take it to these trade houses and sell the rights. And that gives the author a lot more clout because some of these publishers can then give you much bigger distribution. They can give you distribution in other countries. And that makes this different. As well, Seventh Avenue has a history of taking nonfiction projects and selling translation rights to foreign countries. We sold books in Asia, in South America, in Europe. And for some projects, especially ones that will work well in other languages, we have the sub-agents, we have the contacts to do that. That makes us quite different, and I think brings a lot to authors if they're looking at Brilliant Idea Books.